Good day, Doctor and my fellow friends. Today, our group will going to present our group assignment. The title that we choose is Palm oil industry. We got 5 members in our group. First one is LENG, which is me. And the second one is Thedong, ANAK, Maoh. Third one is RYESON Amanda, PUTRI. Fourth, SITI AZMALINA, BINTI, SALIM. And the last one is MING. The palm oil industry has been integral to Malaysia's economy since the early 1900s, evolving into a major player in global production. In the 1960s, recognizing the growth potential, Malaysia invested in large-scale plantations, transforming from a palm oil importer to one of the world's largest producers, significantly impacting the national GDP, which is gross domestic product. Although an economic success, the industry faced global scrutiny for environmental concerns. In response, Malaysia implemented sustainability initiatives and adhered to certification standards, exemplified by the Malaysian Palm Oil Certification Council (MPOCC) and the Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil (MSPO) certification. This effort aimed to ensure long-term viability and address ecological and social challenges. Emphasizing quality management, the industry strives for high standards, market access, and sustainability, positioning itself for a stable and sustainable future in the global market.
Good day, my name is Thedong, Anak Maoh, and I would like to continue the presentation on the process of the industry in our assignment context, which is palm oil. Palm oil is a vegetable oil that has been consumed worldwide. To obtain palm oil, some processes take place to acquire palm oil. The process may vary depending on the usage, but these are the general process flow of acquiring palm oil. First, the palm fruit will be transported to the oil mill, emptied into wooden boxes, and weighed on the scale to check the quantity. Next, the fresh fruit bunches are first sterilized to ensure that there are no contaminants enter the production process. This is crucial for the final quality of the oil and fruiting ability. The third process is bunch threshing. Threshing is an essential step in separating the palm fruit from the bunch, as it allows the efficient extraction of the palm oil from the fruit. A fresh fruit cluster consists of fruit seedlings in the spikelets that grow on the main stem. Fruit digestion is the process of releasing palm oil from the fruit by breaking down the oil-containing cells. The fermentation chamber is an important part of the palm oil extraction process, and the efficiency of the fermentation process directly affects the quality of the extracted oil. The next process is pulp pressing. 2 methods have been used. The first one is dry method, which uses mechanical process where the extraction stage is to squeeze the oil out of a mixture of oil, moisture, fiber, and nuts by applying mechanical pressure on the digested mash. The second one is the wet method, which uses hot water to leach out the oil. Palm oil clarification is a crucial step in the palm oil production process, as it removes various contaminants such as water, fiber, and other solid from extracted crude palm oil, resulting in a cleaner and more marketable product. The dilution creates a barrier that causes heavy solid particles to sink to the bottom of the container, while lighter oil droplets float and pass through the water mixture under the influence of heat to break up the emulsion. The sieve mixture is boiled for an hour or two, and then gravity settled in a large tank so that the lighter than water palm oil separates and floats to the surface. This clarified oil still contains trace of water and dirt. The next step is oil drying. By reducing moisture content, palm oil becomes more resistant to oxidation and has a longer shelf life. The last process would be oil packaging, where the extracted raw palm oils are packed and ready to be distributed to the next customer. Thank you.
My name is PUTRI. I will present the benefits of quality management in palm oil industry. The first one, quality management enhance the housekeeping and transportation quality of palm oil fresh fruit branch, aka FFB, because there was inappropriate maintenance of housekeeping which caused FFB to accumulate it with dirt and other foreign materials on the rams, which could result in FIB becoming dirty and losing quality before it gets to the processing centers. Furthermore, it worsened when the delay happened, so the FIB dealers couldn't transport the FFB to the centers on time, which could resulted in FIB becoming waste and pollution from their business operation, which could harm the environment. To solve the problem, a researcher found a way to improve the housekeeping and transportation, which by implementing 5S, which are sort, set in order, shine, standardize, sustain practices into practice to improve a business overall quality and environmental performance, where through applying 5S practices, FFB can gather loose fruit free from stones and transport FFB to FFB within 24 hours after the harvest. So consequently, the 5S practices enhance the housekeeping and transportation quality of palm oil fresh fruit bunch (AKFFB) to produce and deliver fresh fruit bunch FFB in a good condition and reduce waste, which could affect the environment negatively. Secondly, it gains sustainable production to sustain oil palm industry in the global market, which by implementing Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil or MSPO, which is a government initiative that describes the procedures of producing sustainable palm oil to the help industry comply with the international sustainable requirements and standards. Palm oil can MSPO cause palm oil quality to be sustained, but because it set the standards, begin market access, protect labor welfare, and save time and money, and provide environmentally sound management processes. Additionally, because it's of its sustainable certification, Malaysian palm oil companies can be understand of tree diversity, fence of waterways, and improve for the reforestation technique to adopt environmentally friendly agriculture practices, which which is also followed by the committed by Malaysia to gazette sustainable palm oil production to persuade foreign investors, particularly the European Union, which has frequently expressed concern about the government's environmental negligence. In conclusion, the introduction of Malaysian Sustainable Palm Oil or MSPO can raise the standard of palm oil in this palm oil sector and ensure sustainable output necessary to compete in the global market. Lastly, it improves free fatty acid level. Quality management practices can help to control the free fatty acid level, which is essential to understand because high FFA levels are not desirable for food items and human consumption, and also FFA should be at 5 to 0.1 in refine, bleach, and deodorized oil because it determines its quality and price. So, palm oil high free fatty acid content degrades the oil and causes several important and health problems. Numerous efforts have been undertaken to enhance the quality management oil, which including identifying and reducing free fatty acid levels in palm oil in response to the market high demand. Quality management controls FFA by assessing harvest and handling, milling and extraction, processing conditions, and quality control of testing using regular testing for quality parameters to robust quality control measures of acceptable FFA levels. Therefore, the quality of the palm oil will be controlled not to exceed the allowed level of FFA.
My name is SITI AZMALINA binti SALIM. So I will continue my part, which is appropriate quality management practices in the industry. Quality management in the palm oil industry is crucial for producing high quality, safe and long-lasting product, addressing environmental, social and product quality concern, and it's also contributing to the sector overall performance. So here are some appropriates in quality management. The first appropriate in quality management is good agriculture practices or GAP. So, GAP in the palm oil sector is crucial for ecological, sustainable and socially responsible practices. It can involve through planning, efficient land use, responsible pesticide uses and fair working standards. By following this principle, palm oil farm can balance production and also environmental responsibility. Okay, second, ISO certification. For our ISO, it's including ISO 9001 for quality management and ISO 14001 for environmental management. Demonstrate to the palm oil industry commitment to high quality and sustainability standard. So, for ISO 9001, it can ensure solid quality management system. For ISO 14001, it can promote ecological responsibility. And ISO 22000, it can provide a framework for food safety management in palm oil industry. Next is hazard analysis and critical control point or HACCP. So HACCP is a principle are crucial in the palm oil industry for detecting, analyzing and mitigating food safety concerns. They examine the entire manufacturing process from raw material procurement to the finished good of palm oil. So, from the identifying control points and eliminating risks like contamination, this approach prioritizes food safety and improve product quality. Next is supply chain traceability. So, for this appropriate quality management, is transparent and traceable supply chain are crucial for quality control in the palm oil sector. This system identifies raw material origins and routes, ensuring accountability and maintaining high product standard. Transparent policies build trust, respond quickly to quality concern, and align with sustainability goals, encouraging responsible sourcing. Last is sustainable certification or RSPO. Accreditation from organizations like the Roundtable and Sustainable Palm Oil (RSPO) is crucial for palm oil companies to adhere to environmental and social sustainability standards. Accreditation promotes sustainable land use, ecosystem protection, and respect for local rights. Reducing environmental can impact and building a more ethical global supply chain. That's all for me. Thank you.
In conclusion, Malaysian palm oil industry has undergone significant growth since the early 1900s, making it a major player in global production. Despite facing environmental scrutiny, Malaysia has responded proactively, implementing sustainability initiatives and quality management practices. Sustainability initiatives like MSPO certifications showcase Malaysia's commitment to responsible practice. The industry process flow from palm recession to oil packing emphasized the importance of quality management to address the global criticisms, maintain consumer trust, and ensure stability in the global market. Key benefits of quality management include improved housekeeping, sustainable production, and control of free fatty acid levels. Adopting practice like good agriculture practice, ISO certification, HACCP, supply chain traceability, and RSPO certification contributes to high quality, safe, and sustainable palm oil production. Ultimately, Malaysian palm oil industry strive for a balanced approach, integrating economic interests with responsible environmental practice to secure long-term viability, global competitiveness, and positive impacts on the environmental and society. That's all. Thank you so much for watching our presentation about the quality management of the palm oil industry.